Hi everyone, this is Mistress of Manifestations and welcome to my YouTube channel. I hit the cup on the bottle that I've kept on the side. Okay. No, it's not what you're thinking. It's just water. It sounded like what is that? Clinking glasses. When they clink glasses, right? When they're raising a toast, wedding bells, some nice get together, Sagittariuses. So this reading is for the sign of Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Now, I know that I always say this, but I want you to check all your placements. I know you know your sun. Go check your Venus. Go check where your moon is. Also go and check where your north node is. Go to Google, free birth chart calculator, calculate your chart, get your placements, look at all those readings, okay? Go to my channel, view all those signs. And I'm telling you, Sagittarius, you will get a different message, one that helps you solve your particular problem or give you some added info about what you're going through in all those readings, all right? So if this reading makes sense to you, claim it. If this reading confuses you, okay, but it fits perfectly for the person you're asking about, reverse the roles and claim it again. So my darling Sagis, this is a general reading. This is for the second half of December. You know what? No, I want to first take what's at the top and what's at the bottom of the deck, like I always do. One more time. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, top of the deck. Ox. It's like the Seven of Swords, huh? Bottom. Commitment. Commitment. Remember, I just said the clinking of the glasses? Are you guys going towards a commitment? There's a fox too. So my darling Saggies, I'm going to put these cards back. Let's see if they come out again. Let's see if these cards come out again. So don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. All these placements are important. Your moon sign is so important. Half the deck fell down. The moon sign is about your feelings, your emotions, how you're feeling within your emotional health. Your rising is the direction of your whole, is your whole life. It's you. And your north node is about what you've come here to do, fated events. It gives you a sense of, my God, this card has come out again, guys. There is some commitment coming towards you, Saggies. You may not be seeing it right now, but there is, okay? So yeah, the north node tells you about your, what can I say, the program, your program. Saggies, why you've come here. Why have you come here on this third dimension? What have you come here to fulfill? Your life path, your destiny. Wow. Okay. Take one more card. Saggies. God, I got two more. One more Saggies. Sagittarius. Okay, Sag. Come on, let's go. So the card that came out, even when I forgot to pull what's at the top of the deck and the bottom of the deck, it's the cross. The cross is a cross to bear. It's a heavy burden. It's a very, very Saturnian energy for me. It's like the thing that you have to bear. It's a very difficult energy to start with, her Sagittarius. There has been something which has been like a cross that you've been bearing. You've been carrying on your shoulders. It's almost like you've been carrying a burden, which is very heavy, very painful. It's like yours to bear. And it's something that you've been carrying alone. Like two people can't carry the cross. One person, it's like you have been bearing or carrying the brunt of something in your life. And I think this is a relationship. I think it's a relationship. And it's very interesting. If you see here, they have, I think this is Mother Mary, and I'm assuming this is, Christ consciousness is Jesus. And then we have the lilies. I'm going to tell you what this means. This is also a card of, this is a Virgo card. First, let me tell you that. This is a Saturnian card, the cross, which is a heavy burden. This is a card of a very, very pure relationship. Okay, I'll give you some meanings. Virgo, very pure, like a, beautiful Mother Mary energy. Like, what can I say? The divine love, the highest love possible, the purest love possible, the cleanest, purest love, that kind of a deep relationship. But this is also a very, very sexual relationship. This is the card of Virgo. This is a card of Saturn. So some relationship for you, which was very, very deep, very pure according to you, very, very sexual too, because this card talks about a very deep sexual relationship. Okay, the lilies is also purity. Is a burden. You know what I'm feeling? And I'll tell you why. You were in a relationship with somebody who was pretending to be holier than thou. I'm getting this very, very strong message here, Sagittarius. Somebody who was pretending to be so holy, because, both these cards, the cross, and I told you with the depiction of Mother Mary, and I guess this is Jesus. And this is also a card of very virgin-like pure love. So were you in a relationship with somebody, and I think I'm talking to somebody. I may be talking to a divine masculine here. I may be, but don't go by the sex of any of my messages. Go with the energy. Like I said, you could be dealing with somebody who was pretending to be very, very holy. Holier than thou, like, pure as driven snow, and I can do no wrong, and I have not thought any wrong, and I'm perfect, and I'm so pretty virginal. Somebody who's like, I'm getting this energy. And you've been carrying this burden of this relationship. It's been very lonely, heavy, and burdensome. And you've been doing all this alone. Whoever I'm talking to, Sagittarius. Now, the reason I'm saying that it was fake, that they were pretending to be holier than thou, is because of the mask. You're wearing a mask. Whoever here was pretending to be holier than thou was not. No. They were wearing a mask. This was a facade that they were putting up to the world. A facade. Okay. That I'm so perfect, I'm so pristine and pure as snow, but they weren't. And I think there was a burden of truth. You believed them. You believed this person. But it felt heavy. I'll tell you this. You knew that there's something was not on the up and up because it was feeling heavy. Look, what I mean by this is when a relationship is flowing, okay? When you're not hitting obstacle after obstacle, you know that the relationship is in the right vibration. You are with the right person and you are with the flow. You are in sync with the universe. And when things start to feel like they're a burden, when it starts to feel heavy, when it feels like there's something wrong, the relationship shouldn't feel like a cross or a burden that you're carrying. They should feel light and airy. They should give you, what can I say, the power to fly. But this one was pulling you down. It was heavy. And then you realize that maybe the person who was pretending to be so sweet and holy is not all that. They were wearing a mask and you went looking for something, man. This card for me is like I always call the card of gentle snooping. It's taking a look at some claim closely to see if all that they're saying adds up. Okay, whatever this individual was telling you, that they're the shit, they're perfect, they're whatever, they are better than everybody else. And then I'm getting a holier than thou attitude, dealing with somebody who has this holier than thou. I am the best. There's nobody like me. Do not raise your finger at me. Do you know who I'm talking to? Somebody like that. Okay. But you started to feel that this relationship is very heavy, and that's not the right energy when somebody is really saying what they are and everybody is, on the up and up. Relationship should be effortless, but it started to feel like a burden. And you were stuck carrying the burden of this relationship, whether it was financially. I also feel that because I said it's a very, very deep sexual relationship. Somebody was trying to tell you that you're the only one, and that there's never going to be anybody else like you. You are theirs. There was somebody who was trying to tell you all this and some, that you were the only one. They are the purest. They have never even looked at anybody by mistake. It was a lie, because they were wearing a mask, and you knew it. I haven't got the moon card yet, but I feel the moon card is going to come up. I'm going to use another deck too. You went looking for something. This is very Virgo energy, okay? You went looking for something, and you realized that the person was a faker, a big fake, okay? They were nothing like what they pretended to be. There was no purity. There was nothing. Now, the death card is here, okay? It's very Scorpio card. Dealing with a Scorpio. You have Virgo so far. You have Saturn, because, the cross is a heavy cross that you were bearing of a relationship. Now you have the Scorpio card. This is a card of death. No, not literal death, guys. No, it's not about dying. It's not about dying. It's about something coming to an end so that a great change can happen. This is 8th house matters. You were connected with somebody in a very deep sexual relationship here, and they were pretending to tell you that you're the only one. There's something here about sex and a very deep connection. And somebody who was trying to tell you that I'm getting this holier than thou. You're the only one. I have never done anything to anybody. I am so honest. I don't even look at another person. Something like that. I was all bogus. That's the word. Bogus. Bogus. Fake. Bogus and fake. And you went looking for something, and you brought this to a close, okay? You brought this to a close. There is something that you're bringing to a close so that it can change and transform. And you went looking for information. Now, I want to take one more card before I say anything. Sagittarius, please. Which is Sagittarius, please. What is okay? Sagittarius. I knew it. Remember, I told you the moon card hasn't come out here. Neptune. The moon card. I feel, and then, this card of timing. The moon card came out just in time. Did you find out something just before you committed to a person? Because, I have this card here too. You were going to give a commitment to someone who was pretending to be so holy and so high and mighty, like I am, I am getting this. Somebody who was just trying to tell you that they were better than everybody else. But just in time, it's almost like divine timing. You found out a secret because something told you that there was something here that made you feel like, this is too heavy. This can't be. Were you with this person for a long time and you waited to give them a commitment? And finally you said, you know what, I am going to commit to them because they are so perfect and pure and pristine. Something kept nagging you to go and check because it started to feel heavy. It started to feel there was an imbalance here. You stopped believing in them. Why? You went snooping, yeah. And when you go snooping for something, you need a reason to snoop, right? I mean, we're not nuts. We're not all Nancy Drews, low budget Nancy Drews. That we all go snooping. No, you went snooping because there was something inside you that told you that, hey, you know what? Starting to feel weird. You felt a shift in the energy, started to get heavy. It might have been a very, very pure relationship in the beginning. I'll give you that. In fact, you were about to give them a commitment, but you felt a certain heaviness and you went snooping, which brought out a secret. This is the moon is, of course, Neptune. Okay. What a sign. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. See, Scorpio has shown up twice. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Sag, or you could be on the cusp. Okay. In the nick of time, you found out a secret. Okay. About a feminine figure. This could be a third person. This could be all that this person told you was bogus. I'm getting this word bogus and it's really ringing loud in my ears. Bogus, fake. And you cut it out. You found something. You went snooping. Now, when you go snooping like this, and when this card comes here, this is letter communication. Now, I know we don't really write letters like this anymore, right? I mean, of course, some of us do, but it's usually emails, texts. You found something out, and when this is official thing, it's their page, it's their mail. You found it there. You found something there in their things, in their official whatever mail, text, phone. You found some information out and you hacked this relationship. Yeah. You removed it. You removed it. This card can be read two ways. Okay. Sagittarius, one is you reaping the rewards. But let me tell you, you have reaped the rewards of your intuition telling you. The moon card can also be a card of intuition that there is something not right here. There's something bogus here. There's something that's too good to be true here. This individual who's telling me they're holier than thou, they're not. And I think in time, you saved yourself from getting into a disaster by committing. You didn't commit to this person. I don't know who this reading is for, but I'm getting a very specific message that somebody here who was going to commit to someone did not commit because there was something that told them to go and look and search because they felt an inner knowing that there was something not on the up and up about this individual. And you went and you found something in the nick of time, man, divine timing. And what you found out made you remove this person from your life, bring about an end to a situation, and you saw them unmasked. And what you saw as you saw them without a mask, horrified you. And I think divine timing is in play here because, otherwise you might have been married to this person. Now, I want to tell you another message that I'm getting as Sagittarius, and it's very strong. And that is that I'm keeping the last card. I'm not showing it to you yet. That I feel that you found something about another person here. A third person. Wow. You're taking a gamble. You're taking a gamble to remove this. I feel that you believed this person for a long time. You believe this person, but you are just trusting your intuition and your inner knowing. I'm getting this very strong message, Sagis. You were about to commit to someone, but you pulled back. You pulled back because you found something out and you took a gamble and you said goodbye. You brought this to a close. So far, I'm seeing water signs and I'm seeing Scorpio pretty strong in your in your relationship. What? In this reading. Now, the minute you cut this out, the scythe, I want to tell you one more thing. Saturn, which is showing up here in your reading, which is the cross. This is a very, very, very strong indication that I feel you knew this person for quite some time. You've been around this mountain with this person, this karmic cycle. And finally, you were about to commit to them, but something told you, they're not on the up and up. They're not telling you everything. They're not as holier than thou as they make themselves out to be. So you pulled back at the last minute. You took a gamble and you cut this out. You went looking for information. You found information. You found some hidden secret. You found that they were gaslighting you. You found out that they were bogus. That's the word I'm getting, bogus. Removing them has opened up the path for you. I don't know who this is. For me, sometimes this is, a very, the Lover's card, like a Gemini. You could be inviting a Gemini into your life. Gemini into your life, Sagittarius is. And as you know that the North Node has been in Gemini. Okay, they're going to be shifting now. Thank God. It's been very hard for Geminis. And the South Node has been in your sign, Ketu. And the North Node, Rahu, has been in Gemini. So you've been letting go of things, this death card being here and the scythe, you cutting it out. You are cutting out crap from your life and you're taking a big gamble because this person almost had you convinced that they are, what can I say? I'm getting this word holier than thou. They are so good. They're pristine. Their whole, you can't touch them. They're so perfect, but you busted that. You busted that. And you showed, or you proved that, your sixth sense was on point on the money, that they were bogus. Now, your paths are opening up for love. Sure. I'm going to take another deck, Sagis. Okay, I'm going to try to get some more answers and some more stuff for you, okay? Let me take my situation tarot deck. You caught somebody. And I'm telling you, this individual, you couldn't touch them, They pretended to be so perfect that even if you would try to point a finger at them, you would be like, why am I doing it? But something made you do it. Projected future days, weeks, and months. Bottom of the deck. I'm talking to a divine feminine here. I'm talking to a divine feminine here. Okay? I'm talking to a divine feminine here who was about to commit to someone, or you can reverse the role and say that the divine feminine here was pretending to be holier than thou. Somebody here was pretending to be holier than thou, and somebody pulled back on giving a commitment here because they found something out. This is the strongest message I'm getting, and you call somebody out. Okay? They were bogus. What they were telling you was not so. You ripped that mask off their face. Okay? You ripped it off. And divine timing is at play here, my. See a timing card. Future days, weeks, and months. Projected time. Divine timing is at play here. Divine timing is at play here. Things happen in the nick of time. I'm getting this. Or otherwise, you might have committed to this person. Okay? Talking to somebody here who pulled back in the nick of time. I'm getting these words. Bogus, nick of time. Okay, Sagittarius. So my Sagittarius. Sagittarius. My Sagittarius, please. Oh, Sagittarius. All right. Okay. Sagittarius. I am talking to a couple here who was about to get married. Look here. The divine feminine and the divine masculine. And they were about to give each other a commitment, a proposal. This was about to happen. This is a couple that was about to commit. I don't know what y'all found out. There was a lot of love, enchantment here, adore, but, and look, you were about to give each other a commitment. You were about to commit to each other in marriage. The way you communicated with each other was alien, not from Mars, out of this world, off the charts. Something made you go searching, looking for online records. I told you. And what you were looking for was information, and where you went looking and snooping, okay, was their online records, their emails, and their stuff. Make one more card. You found something out. The Moon card has come out here in the previous deck. You were about to commit to this person, but I think you dodged a big bullet. You dodged a freaking disaster. Something told you to go and look. That was just your angels protecting you. Divine timing. Divine timing. Divine timing is at play in your life, yeah. Sagittarius, you avoided a disaster. My Sagittarius, please give me some. Please give me some. Please give me some guidance. Sagittarius is, this lockbox. This was a very burdensome relationship. Like I'm saying, these cards, the Saturnian card of feeling heavy. Love should not feel heavy. I told you that before when I was talking about that card of the cross. Love should not feel like this. Love should not feel where you're tied up. It should not feel heavy. It should not feel like a burden. You should feel free. Even though you were about to commit to each other, you felt locked up. Look, I could be talking to a divine feminine or a divine masculine. Both of y'all have shown up here. I'm talking to a couple here, okay, who were each other's match. But somebody felt, and I think it's a divine feminine, she felt locked up. It felt heavy, not effortless and light and airy. There was a sense of heaviness. There were a lot of triggers here in this relationship. I can see children here too. Did you find out that they have kids? And this person would get triggered a lot. I'll tell you something, Sagittarius. Every time you question them about a doubt that you had, it would trigger them. And you felt, something here is not on the up and up. They are not as pure or as honest, or whatever they're giving you is bogus. There's something that tells me this person was being bogus with you. Now, this card here, taking a gamble. Remember the card here of the dice, you're taking a gamble to lead this relationship and say, you know what? I know there is something going on here and you're not on the up and up. See how the cards repeat themselves, Sagittarius is. You took a gamble to leave. You took a gamble to leave. Now, I'll give you one more message here, okay? If you are somebody who is in a marriage, who's already committed and you have children, you are still taking a gamble to leave. Because whatever you found out, okay, pissed you off. I'll give you one more message, Sagis. They told you that you were their divine counterpart. I get that. Okay. They told you that they were adored, enchanted, and they admired you and they loved you. I got that too. But they were already married. I'm getting this again. Guys, you need to shift out of this energy and call this person out. Do they already have kids? This is the second message I'm getting. First message that I'm getting is that there is a divine masculine and a divine feminine who love each other, who have an alien love, out of this world connection. There is a proposal on the table, okay? But somebody pulled back and took a gamble to walk away at the last minute because they went searching and they found that this individual is already in another commitment and they have kids. And they were pretending, really pretending that they are the shit. They are the best. They have never done anything wrong. I have a feeling this person was trying to tell you how perfect they are. And how can you doubt me? And you triggered them a lot when you asked them that. They kept you locked up, your heart locked up. I want to take one more card, Sagittarius. I want to take one more card, okay? I'll take one more card and I want to see what comes up. Please give me some guidance for my Sagittarius, please. Thank you. Take one more card. You dodged a big disaster in your life. Karmic. This is a karmic. That's what I'm saying. The Saturn card that has come out here for me, which is the cross. This is a very, very Saturnian card. Third party relationship lesson. What they were telling you was bogus. And you felt it. You felt this was a karmic. This was a lesson for you to learn. All that jazz that they told you about how perfect they are and how, pristine their whole image is bullshit. They put you in a third party. Oh, one more card, please, for Sagittarius. You dodged a bullet, I'm telling you. I'm glad you didn't commit to this person. Yeah, there are children involved. No, they are already married and they have children. They have a nest with somebody else. I'm telling you this. Okay, guys, listen to me now. Okay, Sagis, please listen to me. I know they would get triggered when you would bring up this topic. There's a reason for that. Okay, there's a freaking reason because they are in a marriage already. They're already married. They have kids, yeah. Guys, they have built a nest elsewhere with somebody else. And hence, you constantly asking them to give you a commitment or feeling that something is not right here because your intuition was on point. Your intuition was on point. And yes, I understand. This was your divine counterpart. They were even telling you that, what, I'll give you a commitment. They were putting a proposal on the table. I'll give you a proposal. I want to be married to you. How? But they're married and they have kids. What are they doing? The mask got ripped off because you found out. You trusted your intuition. It could also be that you went out with your friends. See, this card can also be, going out with your friends, nightlife, and coming across some information. Yeah. The moon card here, there is a third person. There is another individual here. I mean, I can't get over this. Third party, third extra person in this. There is another woman. There is another home that they have. I'm telling you, they have another home. They have another, what can I say, a proper home with walls and sofas and beds and chairs. You know what I'm trying to say? They built another nest, yeah, guys. And how can they be offering you also? Huh? Hello? What? This person, I'm telling you, they pretend to be so pure and perfect. There's a lot of filth, a lot of filth inside. And they're also somebody who gets triggered very easily. There are children here, guys. Okay. They have built a home with somebody else. You know what? You dodged a bullet by not accepting this proposal or not going ahead, by cutting this out. Because this card that has come here, bringing this to a close, removing them from your life. Divine timing is at play. A gamble. You trusted your intuition. You ripped their mask off. And you know what? If I'm going to read this, you went snooping. Don't forget that. Now, I want to tell you, you found something official on their page, in their mail, in their phone. I want to tell you something. This was a very, very deep sexual relationship too. Now, if I want to read this cards differently, you removing this from your life, this bogusness, is opening the path for your true committed soulmate to come in. Do not forget that. Now, I want to take some angel answer cards for you. Okay, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, I want you to work hard, if this is what you're going through, to fix this, to focus, to trust your intuition. The moon card is also your intuition. Okay, it's heightened. And like I told you, the South Node is in your sign. It's about releasing. Don't be scared. Whoa, my Sagittarius, please. Thank you. Forgiveness. I think for a long time you felt guilty to let this person go because they were giving you a commitment. They were giving you a commitment, but you said no. And you were thinking, am I doing the right thing? But you are. You are, because something inside you told you that do not do this. Also, if there was any question you asked, the answer is no. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself, yeah. Sagis, forgive yourself, because I think you felt guilty for telling them no for a long time, because they made you feel like, I'm giving you a commitment. Why are you dilly-dallying? Because you knew something was not on the up and up here. You have a lot of helpful people around you, your friends, and they are going to support you. Please reach out. Do not feel lonely, okay? Or because they put you, I'll tell you why I'm telling you this message about feeling lonely or alone, because they put you in this lockbox. I think they isolated you from your friends and your family so that you don't have anybody you can rely on. Please, please, just break free from this box. Yeah, whack it open. Okay. Hold on. I'll take some. I'll take some angels and crystals. Okay, for you, Sagis, today. 1 second. I'll take some angels and crystals. Let's see what crystals you can use today if you guys choose to. You saved yourself in the nick of time. These are the words I'm getting. Bogus, nick of time, divine timing. Divine timing. Saved yourself heartache. And this person really was, I mean, they convinced you that you are their divine counterpart. They did. Let me read your cards for you. Opal. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. I feel somebody kept you isolated for a long time. You are being guided to break free from that box, to whack it open and shine as bright as you can, Sagis. Lapis lazuli. Life-changing epiphany or experience. Yeah, you've had it. It's a time of big and blessed changes for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. This gamble that you took to bounce from something because you felt that this person was not being honest with you, this life-changing epiphany that you've had, that there is another person here, is divine intervention, is your angels telling you that you are on point. You are on point, that there is another person here. In fact, this person has another home. I'm telling you, you'll be shocked that this person has another home. You took a risk because you have this epiphany, this aha moment, and it's divinely guided. It's in divine timing. Where was I? Angel light. Spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. I'm telling you, there are friends around you here who want to help you. Like the card came out before, ask your friends for help. Please do, okay? Please do. Ask your friends for help. Ask your friends for help, and they will help you. You are supported. Healthy communication in relationships. Sagittarius. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. For a long time, you held back because I think every time you tried to confront them, you triggered them. You know, when you would ask about names, cars, and places, interesting, right? When you would ask them anything about their past, it would trigger them. Why are you asking me? And there would be anger, and you would always pull back and say, you know what, it's okay. They're giving me a commitment, right? They're serious. No, they were playing. They were telling you that I'm giving you a commitment. What's your problem? But they were already committed. I mean, I said guy in my mind. So I'm talking to a divine feminine, I guess. This person knew that they could never give you a commitment. But they played this game with you and they pretended to be holier than thou. But you ripped that freaking mask off their face. And you found out, okay, you went snooping. And what you found out blew you away because they have a home and a child already. They have already built their nest with somebody else. And this was a karmic relationship, okay? This was a karmic relationship for sure. And, you know, them even coming up with this idea, I think they wanted to be, by telling you that they're going to commit to you, they just kept you stuck there when they already had this with somebody else, okay? And I'm telling you, it's a home, like it's a whole home, man. You'll be shocked what you find out. Now, I want you to know that you are divinely guided and protected, Sagittarius. Please trust your inner voice and your intuition. It's on point, and your angels support and guide you. You also have friends around you. Sit with yourself. Calm down, because I feel the energy of that anger, because they were pretending to be so holier than thou when they were a big, bogus, lying cheat. This is what I'm getting. Bogus, bogus, bogus. Okay. Thank you, Sagittarius, for allowing me to do this beautiful energetic check for you. I've really enjoyed doing this reading for you, and I love being in your energy. If you've liked this video, give me a thumbs up. This too shall pass. Subscribe to my channel. Check all the readings of all the placements in your chart, okay? I cannot wait to sit down again, do another reading for you. But until then, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you and namaste. Bye.